Hi there and welcome to ShipRaiders.com. I'm Sports Information Director Bill Morgul, and today we're here in the Shippensburg University Television Studios working in partnership with the students of Dr. Ted Carlin's studio production class to take a look at the SU basketball teams, which are getting ready to practice with just a little more than a month away from the season openers. And today we're joined by the coach of the men's team, Chris Fite, who enters his second year at Shippensburg this season. And Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
You have more than 10 returning players to the team this year, but you also have an exciting group of freshmen joining the team. You had a chance to recruit 6 or 7 newcomers into the program. What's the dynamic like right now among the team?
I think the dynamic is great at the moment. I mean, it's real healthy competition. You know, we've added depth at every position. We've got a lot of returners that played big minutes in the past, and we've got a lot of freshmen that are capable of playing big minutes here this year. So, you know, I think the guys realize that we're in a position to do something special this year, and we're working hard towards that.
You've had a little bit of time in the gym, you know, a couple hours here or there for a given week during the preseason, but things are really going to start to get going here and in the middle of October. And, you know, to some, you look at the calendar and you see that it's about 4 or 5 weeks and like, oh, it's a long time. But I'm sure you get in the gym and you know, things start to really move from there. Could you talk a little bit about what you want to really hope that the guys accomplish in that time here during the preseason?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, we just need to, and it's a coaching mantra a little bit, but we just need to stay true to the process. You know, I mean, we have a lot of guys returning this year that went through a tough year last year. You know, and as tough as that was, I think that we're all going to be better for that moving forward. And as mentioned, we have added depth this year, and we're cautiously optimistic that we're going to be pretty good, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. You know, we just have to come out each day and work hard and try and improve every time we step on the court. And
at the same time, whether it's from the returning players or whether it's from the new players that are getting used to even to college life, just as much into basketball in college, are there specific things that you want the team to try to improve upon, or whether it's skills or otherwise? Or?
Well, I mean, you're always trying to develop their fundamental base and their skill level, but for me, if there's one thing that stands out, and I think we did a pretty good job with this last year, but it's our kind of passion and enthusiasm for the game. You know, I mean, we want it, when people come to our practices and to our games, we want that to be palpable. You know, we want them to feel as though, you know, this team plays hard and they're committed to each other and they're committed to what they're doing on the court. And so that's something we've really been trying to hammer home here in the preseason, is just really having an enthusiasm and being givers.
And sort of in correlation with that, almost maybe developing the team gelling more, or a synergy maybe among the group with the people that are back and the people that are joining this team.
That's it. I mean, that's always you know, that's always part of the challenge early on, is to get the new guys to buy into the program and to find their way a little bit and have the upperclassmen help them along. But yeah, all of that is part of the process.
A little bit of familiarity too, just in the fact that your coaching staff is back. You're year 2 with the same people you've been working with, and is there necessarily a tenet or a goal that by the time you get into your scrimmages and the exhibitions in the late part of the preseason schedule, that you know you want to have accomplished a couple of things before you get to that point? Obviously, more game day stuff. I'm sure you start small and then
you have to build up to it, and that first scrimmage you can't have everything in, you know, and that might have been one of the things I learned as a new head coach last year, is you kind of come in and you're all gung-ho and you want to just do everything, you know, and you realize that you can overload the guys with too much, and it's better to just have the handful of things that you really want to be good at and focus on and make sure that we've got that down, and then we'll take steps forward from there.
It's certainly an exciting time, as we're only in mid-October, but basketball is going to be right around the corner, so about 5 or 6 weeks away from the Wolves Bus Lines Classic, which will get things going in mid-November. Coach Fite, thanks for taking the time to join us, and we'll be back.